Wanted some more laying out on the door and bought my neighbor's house. I done so many favors for some people, feel like I'm favored out. No eating in, we taking out. Same people who was cheering, they hating out.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Stafford going to throw from the outset. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Stafford. He's got a man complete. A big play there for LA. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Again, it's Stafford. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When you're setting up the screen, you don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not thrown perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. On 1st down, Stafford here. A quick pass to Cup. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now, the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Here's Stafford. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And Kupp going to pick up a Rams 1st down as he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Here's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Stafford looks to throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kyron Williams. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the Rams are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a give up the middle to Williams. There's some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. He's settling in nicely here in the first quarter running the football. Remember, he already has the touchdown run.
And you can feel the vibe, can't you? He's in unison with his offensive front. They are in concert together. So if you're flipping over to the other side of the line of scrimmage, they've got to be more physical and handle some of these gaps that have been created.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. They'll set up to throw. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Hurts throwing right away. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Browne. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix and meet.
Touchdown! DeAndre Swift, 39 yards. And the Eagles need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
2nd down and 10 there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That is a key down in any game you play. Third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Throwing to start here is Tua. Short throw hauled in by Croft. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One of the things we always talk about heading into a game, who's going to set the tone early, and very early on here, we're seeing the defense is showing they're going to continue to break pressure.
They smelled that early 3 and out, brought the pressure, and the hit forced the incompletion. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Steps away. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Dolphins first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Nolan Smith. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Off of play action. Tagovailoa on the move to his left. On ill-advised throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Berrios now from his end zone. And no chance to get away, as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick-6. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Play action, now it's Tua. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The Kicker Brandon Aubrey is out to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the... They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Second down. Here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Here's Hurts to throw. He delivers another to Goedert, complete. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Swift is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. We're scoreless after 1. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Hurts. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. Swinging this out for Pollard. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 81 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Swift going to try up the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. 2 minutes to play in the first half of an 8-3 game. Now a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. Flush to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it'll be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go for this first half. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Prescott from the gun. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Down the sideline he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll throw again. Prescott. Pollard here once again. Back-to-back catches. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
Prescott. And that's complete to Cooks.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a night.
That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we?
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 58 yards.
And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for two.
And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Now Prescott.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Throwing. Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
On 1st down, Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll drop this one off to Swift.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift.
Scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Eagles have scored again in this third quarter. This time to move out in front.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
So problems there on the return. Very costly. Not what you need when you've just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
2nd down, here's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Here's Swift.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Now a toss for Swift left side. 73 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
They will run it with Swift here.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
DeAndre Swift.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by...
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard.
And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll get this to the 44-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Dallas Goedert, 56 yards.
And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Ravens nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will... At the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Going for it, it's Mitchell.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, you got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. They needed 3. They got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on 4th. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
They'll run here with Gainwell.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Kenneth Gainwell
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Eagles are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That ball's caught. Aguilar, right side.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
They go play action with Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. back after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now it's Jackson. Out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. They're able to locate Andrews here on the out route. This 2nd and 4. Now Lamar changing the look.
At the 12-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are back within a score. Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There are so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete. It's Okurobunan.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this off to Swift.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
One more time with Swift.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. They came out of that and attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw pulled in by Aguilar.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
A quick pass out to Aguilar. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Down and 11.
From the gun, Jackson.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by James Bradbury. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Hurts.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And Bateman, he'll go in motion right here.
Jackson on 1st down, rolling to his left. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So for Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by James Bradbury. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Here's Richie James on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
74 yards.
And the Chiefs will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. We're committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Second down. Here's Hurts. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
They're extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Hurts going to keep it again.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
On the option to give to Swift here.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help.
And that's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Browne. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now James returning. Here's James. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
12 more yards there and another 1st down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
The 2nd quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. That'll be caught by Rice. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. No one left in the backfield as as they send a man left. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Carter. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage need.
The throw from Tony is intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Now he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
He was brought down by
Swift going to try up the middle. Still going inside the 20.
And all the way down to the 17-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
First down, Eagles.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
From the gun, here's Swift. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Throwing is Hurts.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Browne. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right.
And this pass caught by Gray.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
All already at the line. This Philly offense set to go.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here's Hurts to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give him 30 yards there. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown!
Devontae Smith.
36 yards.
And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
First down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Back to throw again. He completes it to Julio Jones. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll run the toss to Swift.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Albert O
Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it.
And he's got room. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Here's Swift.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Swift is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Elliott on for the extra point. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They go play fake. Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
15 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
And again, it's Mahomes.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly the 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he's going to take this close to the 1st down markers. He's stopped at the Eagles 17. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
And he takes this one back into the end zone.